Hello everyone, we're back on Industry Giant 3 and we're going to try and finally make a profit. It's going to be my about third attempt, I think. There was some time between that first half of the last recording and the second half of the last recording. There was a patch and there was... I tried it on 3 different computers. One computer, my oldest computer, refuses to run it whatsoever. Well, it does run it, but it just shows a purple screen. It's really weird. The fastest computer runs at 40 frames per second. That's pretty amazing. And this computer is about 8 frames per second. So, really, it's, you know, there's some optimization that needs to be done, but if you have a modern PC, it's not a big deal. If you have a graphics card, don't worry about it. So, okay. So what I'm gonna do this time, I don't know if I'm gonna try and make bikes. It's kind of complicated. I'm gonna try something simple. So let's do some food, I guess. So meat, so cow, and meat. Alright. So let's go find a farm. It's not ridiculously far away from town. What does this glass factory look like? Kind of cool looking. Okay, so there's 2 farms right next to each other. There's a farm. I want to try to make skis. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Screw it. I'm gonna use trucks though, because it's a lot cheaper. Okay, so forestry's right there. And the town is somewhere. Right there, okay. So we're gonna go build terminals, streets, road truck. Too far away from what I'm doing here. Okay, so build streets. Okay, so these trees are in the way. So I think what I'm gonna do is an old Industry Giant 1 trick. It was not a part of Industry Giant 2 because of the warehouses. The old Industry Giant 1 trick was that you used one of your stations was, just like, I guess you could do it next to a city. One of your store was next to, your raw material, source. And then your factory was like 2 tiles away, and you just had the train go back and forth. And, it's just a lot more efficient way of starting the game anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just kind of level this out here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build sports. in the sports industry. I was not able to build it there. There we go, build it right there. And a small sawmill. Okay. And a terminal. Streets, small truck terminal. Okay. Alright, so roads. Let's get connected up to our city now. Let's see if we can go through this way. I like actually having that to have to plan where you have to put your stuff. Some games it's just so ridiculous, you just put it wherever you want. It's like, it's just a free-for-all. I'm not gonna get away without ordering some of this. Where is the town? There it is. Okay, so build menu, terminals. Okay, streets. Street build. Now I told them. I mentioned to Marcus that you shouldn't have to click on build in order to build things. You should just click on the you should just click on it. Click on build menu, click on the roads rails, click on the streets, and then click on a street, and then bam, you're building it. Instead of clicking on build again. This is one less click you need. And that's a very minor thing, but ease of use is going to be crucial to making people want to actually play the game. I'd have to say that Industry Giant 2 is probably much easier to use than Industry Giant 1 ever was, but it definitely helped too if you could automatically delete trees while you're terraforming. That would be amazing. I'm sure these are things that can be done. It's just a hassle, kind of. Anyway, okay, so streets. Okay. I just need to build my store. We need to build a small sports store. So 15 skis. I have to demolish some stuff. I think. I didn't have to do that last time. Let me build here. Oh, it's not level. I don't know if I can level it out. There we go. That one is good. Alright, so sports store. Okay, I just built right in the middle of that road. And I'm just gonna go ahead and demolish this. Bill terminal. Streets. Transfer terminal. Okay. This is very interesting. Everything seems to be built up on another level. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay, there we go. Now it's just kind of not cooperating. Seems to be roads that are entire blocks above everything else, but that's not the end of the world. Okay, so there's that. I think all my roads are fine, except for right here. Alright. So, sports industry. I'll double click on it, and then set the first production to skis. Okay, and then I need to set the second production to skis as well, because I'm going to need to make 15 skis. The sawmill. Plywood. It's also going to be on fire. So then how many trees can I get out of here? See if I can get... Okay. 60. And I think that says production, or produced a week. 25. Okay. So I'm going to double click on this. Let's see here. These are... Man, the double trailers are expensive to run. This one's really fast. I'm gonna go with the... It's also cheap. What I'm gonna do here... I'm gonna go here... I'm gonna go here... So I'm gonna take... Load. Bring back. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna go back here again. And then we're gonna finally go to the store. I don't know what kind of traffic mess this is gonna create, but we'll see. This is just how I wanna do it. Interesting supply chain mechanic. Interesting demand mechanic, and that there's more than one product demanded per each piece it's made. It's 2 logs to make 1 lumber, and it's lumber to make 1 skis, or whatever. Oh god, is that what it is? Oh boy. That is what it is. Okay. Okay, sell this. I have to change our idea here. Sell. Okay, we're gonna have to change what we're gonna do. We are gonna have to use the double trucks. Alright. So I'm gonna use these. Guess we're gonna have to go here. Plus I'm recording. It doesn't help. Okay, so we're gonna load. Right click to load to fill both slots at once. This is tradition in Industry Giants. And of course, only one is going to be loaded. Now that I think about it, this is not the most efficient way to do this. This would be best for things. Well, this is typically best for things that only require one. So 1-to-1, but this is stupid. I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay, now we're going to load in our skis. How does that show what's happening? Oh, okay, it looks like this graphical window is off a little bit. Okay. And then another thing is, Marcus, if you're watching, you go to close windows, the close isn't the close. Close isn't what closes it, it's the box that's empty that closes it. That's my problem. Okay, so let's keep building these. Alright. Oh, the thing that's nice about the way I'm doing it. What the hell? exactly sure where they're going. Okay, so my waypoints got messed up somewhere again. How did I saw all of these? Okay, so my waypoints got messed up. That's my bad. So it's kind of unclear. Okay, so hopefully we can move these. Another thing I want to point out is down here, you can specify how many times per week you want your route to be taken. So that's something. So South Samira. That's the sports store. Both is on there. Okay, so the last one should be the sports store. It doesn't want to go. Does not want to go to. I'll have to just try this again. Oh jeez, I think I lost where I was on the map. Alright, let's try this again. Go here. Go here. Okay, waypoints no longer working. Let's try this again. Let's just try to get a new vehicle. Okay, so waypoints. Okay, so North Senior and Bundle. North Senior. Strange. Senior and Bungle. Senior. Senior. And now if I tell it to go back to North Samira, it doesn't want to go to North Samira because it's not moving the current waypoint down to the next one like it should. Move it down to the next one and be able to set the next station as it needs to. Right now it's not possible to do that, you have to do it yourself. So that should be a minor thing to fix. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Okay, sorry. Okay, now I need to go back to Sonera. And we need to go to the sports store. There we go. Now it should work. Now we're gonna load. Load. We're gonna load. What the hell are those? Okay, and it will not let me load logs. Sucks. Okay, so we're gonna have to delete this, I guess. So we're gonna have to go to Sonera. Or Sonera, load, hopefully we can load logs. Okay, there we go. Oh, I think that's what it is. You have to clear it out before you can change products. You can't just change products. That's something you should probably change, Marcus. You just make it to where if you right click, and you right click on another one, it just changes it, instead of having to change it to blank again. So, which that should be a minor thing. Let's see here. And then you definitely have the routing menu starts off nice and aligned. Then it gets about like a millimeter off, 2 millimeter off, 3, 4, and then as you go on, it just starts to get way off. These boxes right here should be up here to no Sonera, but they're not. Anyway, I don't want to like nitpick, but you did say that no one's really telling you what's wrong, so if you want, I can just totally start tearing everything apart. I have no problem doing that. Anyway, this should work. And then I need to go find that other truck and just get rid of it, because it is absolutely useless. And then for now, I'm going to start out just by raising the price up as high as it'll go. I'm not even selling it yet. So just raise it up as much as I can, and then I'll see how the storage looks on that. If it's stored, or if it just doesn't store after you sell enough. Yeah, I need to be able to copy these. These do take refined wood, okay. Okay, so it's taking 2 rounds. Oh, I think I know what happened. Oh, wait. It says there's one number here. Okay, so there's a number there, but... I'm not for sure. Let's see if we can get this. I forgot to start it. Perhaps that could be a thing when you close it, is that it asks you if you want to start it. You could just have it to where you do it, copy, whatever, and then when you go to close it, if you don't start it, and it asks you if you want to start it before closing it. I think that'd be useful. So what is going on here? So it looks like there's 2 wood here, but no wood. I don't know, maybe this is screwing it up. This is definitely something you might want to change because it's a little confusing. I'm guessing that because I had 2 production slots of the wood, there wasn't enough raw materials to keep it going here. I'm guessing the same exact thing is going to happen with skis. So I'm just going to shut this off for now. This is some kind of distribution problem. Doesn't say anything about what it has in its warehouse now. So I think this one's screwed forever. Okay, so waypoint stop. So it looks like this truck does actually have air skis in it. How much are they sold for? If they're sold for like nothing, I'm screwed. $31,000. It costs a lot more than that to make them. So it costs $8,000 just to drive. Perhaps the way I'm doing it is not too efficient. Not sure. Well, then again, I am taking a single trailer with a double trailer truck a long way, so that's kind of inefficient right there. So really, it's just, you know, me not being efficient with that. And really, that's good because it needs to. The game needs to be about efficiency, and your profit should lie in being efficient with your transport and everything. Everything needs to be efficient, not just, oh, I have all the stuff and making so much money just because I have so much stuff. There should be a big difference between efficient setup and non-efficient setup. Okay, so let's see. Oh, jeez. It's never gonna work. The thing you might want to change to, Marcus, is that when you build a vehicle, you want to keep the last one selected, the last one that you build, because it always goes up to the first one. And you always want to be making whatever you're building last, because when you go to buy it, now when you go to one of your waypoints, if you have a single trailer truck, it's not going to work. So you need to always be building the same vehicle to get a copy. But I'm sure you're kind of working on some other kind of cloning feature, but for now that would help. I think one of my trucks is almost there. It's like open TV. The first one's always takes forever. Just take this. Okay. Alright, so, wow, where did my money go? Oh, damn! These are $500,000. Might as well get all we can going, man. Anyway, and I think we were talking last night, like you said, like Industry Giant 2, you have little product icons above the trailers. That would be amazing. Because Industry Giant 1 didn't have that, but 2 did. So Industry Giant 3 needs it. For sure. Anyway. It's not like my frame... I don't know, my frame rate is kind of dropping. I wonder if that's why the game is just so slow. It doesn't seem to be that slow, it's just the frame rate is too good. These menus definitely need to be 100% transparent, or 100% opaque, or whatever. They can't be transparent whatsoever. It makes it really, really hard to see what's on them. So it looks like I have actually sold my first product in Industry Giant 3. That is amazing. I thought it's sold per week, so that's definitely different. That's good. Okay, so are we making any money whatsoever? That is the question. Interesting to see that this truck is getting a little lost on me. Not finding right now. Alright, so let's just go to our property thing and see income. Let's see here. Sold vehicles, sold toys. Doesn't look like I'm actually selling anything. I don't know if we're actually making anything. I'll just watch my money and see if it goes up. Does not look like it. I don't know if it's sold at the end of the week. Oh, there we go. Made 2 million? Really? The overview doesn't say anything about sold. See, I don't know what's done and what's not. So sold vehicles. Sold toys or sold sports article. Yeah, it says I'm not making anything.
We don't have it.
Oh, I got that couscous stuff. Or whatever you want. Interesting. Maybe next month it will say something. Yeah, that's what it could be. It could just be by month. Okay, well, I'll sit around for 3 days. Let's see here. So, I mean, production's rolling. Still quite the supply of wood. So plenty of wood. I think there's still plenty of production capacity. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Vehicle sounds don't always play, so that's something to look into. Something to do with the range. Even if I do get right on top of them, I still don't want to play. Okay, we start in 2 days. I was gonna say 56 unrefined wood. Start one day. So I really like how you have to be efficient with your vehicles in order to maximize profit. That's good. Later on when you're making tons of money, and it just kind of goes all the wayside anyway. But, you know, when it comes down to, I don't know, but then again, it's like, if you want to make the most money, you really gotta cut costs. Another thing I'd say is that, I don't know if it's just my frame rate, but the game is really slow. I've been on the same year for like the last half hour, 45 minutes. And the first game, I think it's like 10 minutes per year. So that's something to definitely consider, is that the game needs to move a lot faster. So, I know you want to base, I think you want to base everything on weeks, but at the same time. Oh, here we go. Okay, it did show up. Okay, so there you go. So I sold $157,000 worth of sports stuff. Oh, I wonder if it's coming to active month. I don't think the active month shows what you sold. Well, maybe it does. So anyway, I sold $157,000 worth of stuff. It cost me $162,000 to move it, and about $80,000 to manufacture. So it costs about $240,000 to make the stuff, but I only made $160,000, and that's with 25% sales or price increase. So definitely costs too much to make things. But at the same time, I probably should optimize my vehicles so that I'm not wasting so much fuel. So like, it's not too far off, but it's still kind of impossible to make money. Unless I'm totally doing something wrong, I don't know. That could definitely be true. Anyway. Finally made not a profit, but a revenue. I made some money in Industry Giant 3. This is 0.557, Industry Giant 3. I am Zaw. I will see you next time.